You did.
I hit the button. The countdown got down to 0, so I hit the button.
That's
That's how it happens.
We made up for last week where we weren't on time.
I'm
we
gonna
were
pretend I didn't hear that.
we were on time. Why did you just say that?
What are you talking
She
about?
just said she didn't watch it.
What are you bringing up old shit for?
This week on Bantering Beards, we're gonna banter on whether or not we went live last time or not. Will the boys get in trouble? Let's find out. Uh-oh. Hell, hey! I just want to say real quick that I love that intro still has February 1st on there as a date.
Does it really?
So, yes, it does. So 2 thumbs up for that.
That's awesome.
I didn't even notice there was a date on it.
I just did.
Huh.
Oops. So
That's Sean's
hey, everybody.
My word. All right. Yes.
We
What's happening,
failed.
everybody? Happy
Look,
Wednesday.
Sean showed up 2 weeks in a row.
This might be more than 2 weeks, but it's at least 2 weeks.
At least. I
Well,
can't
let's
count
know what
after
show they're watching first.
Boom, boom, boom.
Welcome to season 2, episode 9.
Of
Wait
what?
a minute. Of Bantering Beards.
You forget.
Instead of,
It's been too long.
Instead of dangling the banana in front of the monkey, you could just say it.
No, I don't want to take over your show.
How else
My
do we get
show,
Donkey
this is
Kong
our
out
show.
of the cage?
We are all on that dated video.
Hello, Kyle.
What is
All
that?
right,
buddy?
hello everybody. Welcome to Bantering Beards. Like he said, this is season 2, episode 9.
It is.
I am one of your 3 joyous hosts. I'm Natalie. Hey! This guy up here and this guy up here. They can introduce themselves now.
I'm
I'm
Sean.
Ghost. That's Sean.
We're here.
We're here.
That was
He plays cornhole.
fantastic.
Yes, we did it. We got the introductions just kicked off right away. Good to see Kyle. Good to see you here. Thanks for being on last week on the show that we were on time.
Yeah,
So
on time.
Corey was just going crazy.
You're bringing up
Just
bullshit.
joking around,
Yeah, he
playing.
was playing. We were
Do
not
I ever
late.
know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. No.
Well, I knew that you ran over, but I guess that was because you started late.
Yes.
I think my
No.
clock.
No.
Look, you're blowing it,
You
dude.
just admitted to it.
Ow.
Yes, we went over. No, we didn't start late. How about that?
There
It's
goes
too
that
late.
banana
You've
in
already
front of the monkey again.
confessed.
We had them hot topics last week, so we went over a little bit.
Well, speaking of hot topics, so for anybody who doesn't know the concept of this show, we bring on 3 guests, sometimes more, sometimes less, and we have random topics to discuss. I mean, we could discuss anything from what's your
And
favorite flower to what if aliens landed on Earth and that's where Adam and Eve came from. So literally everything. Asterisk star. We do not discuss race, religion, or politics. I apologize in advance. We try to keep this socially clean as possible.
Yes, we apologize. If you came here for that type of craziness, we apologize. You're not going to get it, but you're going to get plenty of craziness. So,
Oh, hey,
stay
Jake
tuned.
McKillips.
Jake's back.
Hi,
I'm
Jake.
feeling pretty excited. Jake watches quite often, apparently. He must be really bored.
Okay.
He heard
All right,
you were
let's bring
back
on-
You want to talk about people that are bored? We have 3 of them backstage.
Well, bring one on.
Kyle's pooping.
Me.
Okay, we're going to bring one on.
Oh, I got it.
Maybe. Hi. Hi, I'm Digi. I'm from Steel City Beard and Mustache Club in Pittsburgh. I don't have anything to plug.
That's about it, okay?
That's about it.
So how do
I'm
you use your
boring.
electronics? You don't have
How
a
do I-
blade plug-in? Are you Amish?
No.
She does live
Well,
in
then you gotta
Pennsylvania.
plug something.
I mean, I do live in Pennsylvania.
I know.
I was at Honest Amish headquarters yesterday. That was pretty cool.
I saw that.
Yeah,
true.
it was a lot of fun.
It's true.
It's
It
true.
is true.
I
It's true.
randomly asked you to be on the show while you were there.
Yes,
Yes, you did.
It
I
was-
looked down. I was like, I just got asked to be on the show tomorrow.
Yeah, talk about blowing my mind though. When all of a sudden pictures came back and you guys are all together, I'm like, oh, okay, cool.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you're going to
Must
be
have
on
been
the show.
some signals in the air or something. I don't even know.
Yeah, very fortuitous timing.
All right, let's bring on our second of 3 guests. I will do this one, Corey or Sean. I got
I
this.
didn't do it. I'm on comments.
Is that me?
Boom! That's you.
Hey, we can always do a shower later. It doesn't matter. I am Bob, and of course, this is Elliot Norris. My mustache. My thing to plug is Aaron Johnson took a bunch of stickers from me and didn't pay me. He pushed me down and took them.
Oh man.
Sounds about right.
He did. I was handing them out. He
How
pushed
could
down
you
like an
do
old
that?
lady, grabbed a bunch of stickers, and he ran off giggling. So
How rude.
I believe
I could
that.
see him running out. Oh no! Oh no!
Yeah.
We
I
might
want to
have
see his
crashed into him.
lunchbox.
Uh-oh. Here he comes.
It better
Wait,
be covered.
He's running around. He's trying to
Uh-oh.
find said stickers.
Is he running
Uh-oh.
around giggling?
He is giggling.
Look at all these Bob stickers. Look
You
at
see what I mean?
Really?
Oh, yeah.
There's the evidence,
Why
man.
did you take so many?
I'm a make his sticker make out with my sticker.
Oh my God.
Jeff, one day your stash can grow up and be like that.
All right. Next up. Boom.
Oh, hey. My name is Ray, and I am the host of Bearding Without Borders. It comes on most Thursday nights here on the Talking Beards Network, and I am actually running my own competition on May the 20th in Harrodsburg, Kentucky. So if you're in the area, please come out. And just to add in, I saw Aaron push Bob down and take a bunch of stickers this past weekend.
Wow, we know whose pockets are deep.
I was a witness. I
Right?
saw- it was
you
a-
get paid off?
it was a blatant kick.
I mean,
Oh.
I've never seen Aaron act this wild before. Must have been one heck of a weekend.
It really was.
New York Air.
Las Vegas hangover.
Oh, it was that New York attitude. He had to steal things.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
I
that's
get
what
it.
it
You
was.
go to New York, all of a sudden you turn to a butthead. Yeah, I get it.
Yeah.
Did you see that? I caught myself from cussing. I'm so proud of myself.
You did it.
All right, folks. Ooh, Brad Felipe Petronic is here. Yo, don't you
Well,
know
hello,
snitches get
Brad.
stitches? Dang, dude.
He hasn't caught on to
Dang.
that yet.
He's working on it.
That's the Detroit way.
That's the Detroit way. Speaking of Detroit, 2024, Great American.
What's up, Felipe?
All right. So for tonight's topics, I told you all to pick one topic and come up with it. So I'm just going to let Corey, I
Uh-oh.
trust Corey, to select one person and make them big. And that person's going to start us off with their topic.
Oh Lord, you think I know how to do that?
And you got this, Corey.
Where's the Viagra button?
Is there a Viagra button?
I don't know. You said make it big.
What
What's
Is
this
it
button?
blue?
What is the Viagra button?
Meeny, miny.
Ooh, what's this button?
That didn't work.
What?
Just keep pressing buttons.
See, I think you
We can
do
make
it.
the entire show just
Sean's
goes
going.
pressing
Look at
buttons.
that. Damn.
What is Sean doing?
You're
You're
starting
going
now.
first.
You're going first.
Oh, with the subject? Let's do it. All right. Hey,
You're going to have to explain what was
I-
on
This is
the
his
show
first
again.
episode, folks.
I oddly have one, Here we go. Can vampires get AIDS? Yeah, we're diving right into it, folks. We're going right for the hard stuff. We're freaking
Not even 10 minutes in, and the show's off the rails.
yep, we're
That's
going
the
deep.
danger.
We're going deep right now. We
I'm
threw
just
it out
going to
there.
let us all go like this, and anyone can answer this question.
I say
They're
yes.
hiding behind the logo.
In all the movies I've seen, if you look at Interview with a Vampire, they drug one vampire by giving the children alcohol, but they had already been drained, and it really does something to them. So I think something in the blood could affect them, but because they're vampires, I think they'd probably regenerate, so it wouldn't kill them again.
So
I'm
they
actually
get it,
gonna-
but wouldn't die.
I'm actually going to rebut
Yeah.
this one from Bob. So in the movie, it's completely different from the book. So they talk about this, about the health regeneration and whatnot. So in a sense, yes, they probably would, but because of the powers that is invested into the vampires, it would pretty much cure it immediately. So
But does it make them constipated looking like in Twilight?
no sparkles. We don't talk about the glitter vampires here.
Wait, sparkling means you're constipated?
I think so. I'm
I mean,
sparkly
did you
when I'm
not
constipated.
see? Did you not see? What's his name's face? The male vampire from Twilight.
Yeah,
no, I don't
Edward,
even
right?
know. You know,
Edward. Okay.
No.
You should marathon it.
Yeah, I probably won't do that, but I do know. I've seen stuff about the sparkling. I just didn't know that movie was full of pooping and stuff like that. You know,
I'm just saying that the best way that movie should have ended was with Blade coming up from behind at the end.
Blade was in that movie.
Should have been.
Yes.
Should have been.
Don't. Yes. Glenner. Yes. Blade was in the movie. You have to watch it just to see Blade now.
Was it the Wesley Snipes Blade?
Of course.
Well, then he probably. Never mind. That would have been a
Okay, so I'm gonna say, but Interview the Vampire movie and book, two different things. But in the TV series, being human, a vampire contracted AIDS and he died. He like disintegrated. It immediately killed him because it like ate up everything inside of him.
Was that pineapple pizza? Is that the answer? What do I win?
Probably. Bela Lugosi was the vampire ever, like the what vampire ever?
The vampire.
assuming-
He was
For
the like
people?
OG vampire.
I mean, then you got to get into like Nosferatu from the 20s. So
I like
Y'all are crazy.
I think Tom Cruise was a vampire one time.
we don't.
Pretty sure he still is.
So
Now, to be
that-
fair,
that
what's up,
means
Stash?
science.
To be fair, I have not seen the TV show Interview with the Vampire yet, but
There's a TV show about it too.
the Interview with the Vampire, you
Yeah.
just mentioned it.
Oh,
You literally mentioned it like not even 3 minutes ago.
well, I heard book and TV. No, I didn't mention it. I mentioned being human.
Put that on the list.
Oh,
of things
you went
not
off
to
being
watch.
human. I thought you went off Interview. Yeah, there's an actual TV show that AMC did.
Gotcha. I was confused for a second. I was like, did I mention it? No.
Is
It's so
Tom Cruise
tricky.
in it?
In the movie.
Or Wesley Snipes?
There's so much vampire lore out there, and everybody kind of keeps creating their own. So that's a hard call.
Scooby Doo could always find them.
Mhm.
But if we're gonna speak about my creatures like vampires and werewolves, did you know that Wolfman has nards?
Yeah, you got to kick him in the balls.
Well, yeah, it's not Wolf Lady.
Y'all are just so serious with that.
Kick him in the balls.
Hey,
Kick him
Digi,
in
how
the
about them? How about them vampires?
Wait, was Wesley
Them
Snipes in it?
vampires.
I don't know. I don't even know what movie we're talking about.
Poor show. Okay, but seriously, let's stay on this monster topic. What is your favorite monster movie? Like,
Showgirls.
what'd you say?
Showgirls.
Did you say
This is-
showgirls?
Oh, girls. It doesn't
That was from
count.
Scream. Remember, they're like, what is what is the scariest movie? The guy's like, Showgirls. Definitely Showgirls.
Yeah, what's your favorite scary movie?
That is a scary movie.
Like, now, are you
Obviously,
saying like favorite as in like one you enjoy watching, or like the one that scared you the most? That's a good.
Yeah.
one you enjoy watching? What's it like?
The Road.
Okay, what's The Road?
So post-apocalyptic world, there's no definitive reason that there's given, but pretty much all civilization breaks down. Food is gone, and is it Hugo Mortensen is left alone with like his 10-year-old son, and he's trying to make it across, and society is broken down to the point where people are banding together to hunt other people. You don't see kids. Bad things apparently have happened to kids. Women have basically disappeared, and he's just trying to get across. And there's situations that he was in that me as a father tried to put myself in, and I was like, oh man, would I do the same thing? He's got one bullet left for his gun, and he's in a situation where if they're captured, he knows they'll do horrible things to his son, and he's got the gun against his son's head because he would save him from that horror. And it's, to me, it was just a frightening movie.
Yeah. No, that could be that's frightening. No, I get that.
I wouldn't necessarily call that a monster flick, but I mean, like,
Yeah,
I mean, human nature's monsters.
Yeah.
True, I'll give you that. Then Frailty. If you guys have never saw the movie Frailty from the late 90s, early 2000s, based off true stories, that movie would fuck with you. Sorry.
No.
worries.
Yeah, no, that's a good one.
He said,
I
"Fuck."
haven't seen that in years, and that's
Fuck.
a really good one.
What's yours, Digi? Digi?
I don't know if I really have one. I mean, I don't.
Digi.
Digi.
She doesn't watch movies. She doesn't plug
I-
anything in.
That's right. I don't plug anything in.
You're welcome
I
for the
don't-
save.
I don't really watch a lot of scary movie flicks.
I didn't say that'd be scary. I said, what was your favorite monster movie?
Oh, okay. Favorite monster movie? I love Monsters Inc.
Boom! I've been waiting to say that. Like when it was my turn. That is the
Because-
best monster movie.
Like I love Boo. I love
Okay.
Boo. I love Sully. Like it's just a feel good. I love
Damn
it.
right.
That is awesome. So I guess Sean's answer was exactly the same.
It is.
They gotta
High
come up with
five.
a new one.
Yeah, Billy
your
Crystal
story?
was great in that.
Yes.
Yeah, he was.
Corey?
Hell if I know. I can't think of one.
Really?
Really?
So,
I've seen so many damn movies. I don't know. They all blend together.
Freaking Corey. Well, I'm a movie connoisseur, and I know movies that most people don't know. My favorite monster movie is called Monster Squad. If you've never heard of this movie, you look this shit up. It will change your life. Monster Squad.
It's gonna change
Legit.
your life, y'all.
it's legit.
Get
I
ready.
agree.
It's
legit.
life changing.
Like,
Holy
I've loved
crap.
this movie my whole life.
It's like
but it
the
started
first
getting
time
like
I
a
watched
weird-
striptease. Yeah.
What?
Huh?
Demi Moore.
And I got thrown off topic. Anyways, look up Monster Squad. It's fantastic.
Huh. I feel like I've heard of it, but I'm sure I've never seen it.
You probably have.
Probably
All right, let's
not.
see here.
You're old.
Who's next?
We're still waiting on Ghost's answer.
Uh-oh, I broke
told
the
you they all
computer.
blend together. Hey, look, we got Matt McClure.
I know. He said, evening, everyone. He misses us.
I know.
What's up, buddy?
Bob. Does Bob have a
Yes.
subject or no?
Yes.
All right.
Why doesn't everybody's mustache look as good as his?
Yeah, exactly. Everybody should grow a mustache. Mine is because I love Movember and what they do, right? Men's health a lot of times gets cast off to the side. There's a lot of like breast cancer awareness. There's ribbons, all kinds of stuff. April is Testicular Cancer Awareness Month. You'd be surprised at how many young men in the right range, 15 to 35, do not know how to do a self-check. Who here knows how?
None of them, apparently.
So, testicular cancer is preventable when caught early, is treatable, It has a very high rate of being treated. Yes. Know thy nuts is the hashtag that Movember typically uses this time of year. Personal story. I learned about this in health class when I was in like 7th grade, like 400 years ago. And the idea is in the shower, you're basically supposed to use your fingers to go through and you feel for anything out of the ordinary, right? And you should know your own stuff. So anything that jumps out that's a little out of the ordinary, you go and check with your doctor.
You have a shower right behind you, Bob, if you want.
All right, demonstration. Let me turn the camera. But I do have testicular soap. Movember sent me a wonderful thing of testicular soap, but I'll spare you the whole like, this is what you do right here.
I got real nervous for a second when you said I had testicular.
Whoa. Why do I feel like that's going to end up on TikTok at some point?
Oh, I did. I put it up. Movember sent me testicular shaped soap. So I did a couple videos. But you're basically get to know your own stuff, anything out of the ordinary. I did it for many years and then I stopped because I was told 15 to 25. And when I was about 35 years old, I was like, wow, I really haven't done it in about 10 years. I found a lump. So I immediately made an appointment with my doctor, who made an appointment with a urologist to do an ultrasound and found out it wasn't anything to worry about. But definitely was a scare because I'm like, it ain't going to be me. And I'm like, oh, my God, what is that? And so know thy nuts. Should be a podcast.
Bob in the bathroom.
You better hurry up and get on that right now and be like,
trademark.
Come with me.
Yeah,
I'll show you.
This is how every podcast starts.
But in addition to him telling y'all men to check your nuts, you men also need to check your boobs, and so do you women's.
I think only if you have movies. Yep. Men only check them if they have movies. No, I don't know about that, but
check your boobs, guys.
So yeah, that's kind of my topic. Men's health doesn't get talked about enough. Movember's also a huge advocate of mental health and suicide prevention. The universe is a whole lot better with you in it. So if you feel down, definitely there's a lot of numbers you can reach out to.
Absolutely. That was a good topic. It's kind of hard to banter with you because none of us want to argue with you because that is a fantastic thing to say.
Well, I'm not going to say, no, I'm not going to touch my balls. So
shower's always option number 2.
Yeah. Yeah. So
touch your balls, guys.
I'm with you.
This is the
100%.
You were like, did you do your topic? I'm like, what are you talking about? You got to have a topic. That's all I could think of.
His mind went immediately to balls.
Balls. He's like, you know what? I want to talk about my balls real quick.
Balls in the shower.
I just want to know right now, like rewinding to when you were talking, you said you were sent ball soap and you're like, I'm not going to show you how to use it, but you made a hand gesture like this. What was that? I'm just kind of curious.
Well, so the demonstrations, even like on Movember's site, they've got an animation that basically describes how you should check yourself. So imagine, if you will, right? This wallet is, they show you to basically take your thumb and your index finger and you basically go down. And what you're looking for is anything out of the ordinary. And if I had the testicular soap that they sent me, which I thought was funny, I would show you. I think it's downstairs.
Oh, you could run downstairs and get it. We will gladly allow this.
All right. Let me make sure I didn't bring it up here.
Back up in a fucking robe. I'm out.
Yes.
Yeah. Without smoking a cigarette. What were we talking about again? Shower time. But so when I did my interview with WGN9 Chicago Morning News, I did it in the room, and behind me were some hooks that I had like ribbons and stuff, and I'm watching in the camera, and there's a testicular soap hanging up, and I'm like, they probably would appreciate it if I put that up. Let me go get the testicular soap. I'll be right back.
Okay. All right.
Am I the only one who thought, like, when he said animation of them showing you how to do it, like, I thought of like Fallout, Pit Boy videos.
I'm not really sure what this animation thing's all about, but
Can you still hear me? Oh, there it is. You guys thought I was kidding. I got it.
Balls.
I'm going to demonstrate how you do it,
Hold on a
too.
minute.
I'm gonna go back to Matt McClear for a second. He said the Monster Squad wasn't it the name of the team in Space Jam? And no, sir, that was the Monstars.
I looked it up, and it's a
Monstars.
1987 movie.
It is.
And I
Yeah,
did
you
look
should
it up,
know
and
what it
I
is.
don't think I've ever seen it. It didn't
It is
really
a fantastic movie. Like if I have to, I will bring it with me to Spokane so you watch it.
It looked like everybody was in it when it comes to the monster. So,
Bob
Yeah.
just casually back there at the shower, just waiting.
All right, Bob. Hold on.
All right. To demonstrate even further, what they recommend is while you're in the shower, right, and you're warming things up, okay, you should take your fingers, and go down and feel for anything out of the ordinary. You should not have lumps and bumps, right? Movember sent me testicular-shaped soap.
That's fantastic.
Like that.
I know we're laughing, but this is a very serious topic, y'all.
It
It
is.
Oh no, it is, but
Well, you know,
It is.
I made a video where the testicular soap was chasing me around the yard. You know,
Oh
I try to
my
make
God.
it fun. You just basically go down. You know, you want to feel in there. Right?
All right, DG, you get to follow that.
Oh,
What is your
yay.
topic?
I get to follow balls. Okay.
Without boobs.
There's worse things.
We would have never left this subject if I didn't
At
do
least
this.
the
No,
Bob's
I know.
balls.
So this is totally random, but I was thinking like, what's a crazy thing I can say? What's your most embarrassing favorite song?
What's yours?
Probably Funky Funky Christmas by New Kids on the Block.
So it doesn't have to be your favorite song, right? But a song that you like are almost embarrassed to admit it's like one of your jams.
Yep.
Okay.
Hmm.
I need to think about this for a second.
Right? I forget who sings it. Yeah, there's yeah, man, that song is so catchy.
Who doesn't sing it as soon as you hear it? I mean,
It's Aaron and I's jam or Jimmy Jam.
Barbie Girl.
Aaron's party jam is Shake Your Bon Bon.
Shake your
Party
bum.
Barbie girl? Okay. All right, y'all. You're not gonna ever heard of this. You're gonna have to Google this shit. Look up Moo, the Moo song by Doja Cat.
I've heard Doja Cat.
Oh, you've heard Doja
So-
Cat. Well, this is
Meow.
before
Doja
Doja Cat
Cat.
was famous. The chorus
I don't know
goes
if I've ever heard
moo,
Doja Cat,
moo,
but I've seen
moo, moo, moo,
Just move.
moo.
I think that's in my faves. I'll go through the phone later.
Yeah, it's fantastic. Oh, who didn't answer a question? Was it Ray?
Was it Ray?
Corey?
Yeah, it's all right.
I'm gonna call Corey. Yeah,
Corey,
Ooh.
you've avoided every question.
you really have,
Uh-uh.
dude. It's you're up.
How's
Hit
the
it.
fat guy avoid questions? I mean, it's like me
I'm
hiding
fat
behind a
too.
tree.
You can't play that game here.
Hey. Me too. Let's go. I'm answering questions. I said freaking Barbie Girl. Let's go.
Yeah, I'm thinking I'm gonna agree with Kyle here. Tub thumping.
Yeah,
Yeah.
All
Because
right.
it drives people freaking insane.
Yeah.
And it's annoying. And I like being loud and annoying.
Well, anything from that era right there started. It was made to make you never forget it. That is for sure.
Yeah.
Who let
Hello
the
from the
dogs
other
out?
side from Adele.
Oh,
Okay.
That's a
damn.
good song. I don't know if that would be a weird one.
There's
No.
there's also a pop punk or screamcore punk band that did it called Our Last Night. They did a really nice rendition of it as well.
Do you just like belt that out when you're driving by yourself?
Sometimes.
Hello from the other side.
No, but which one do you
Usually
sing?
people are screaming in front of me when I do it, but hello.
Hello.
Yeah, that.
Get your car out of my way.
Corey,
Sean.
you're really just gonna use top thumping?
Yeah. That's what I'm using, dude. That's what I'm using.
All right, Corey. Well, now it's your turn to ask a question.
Okay, so let's see. To kill an elephant.
Wait. Pause. We just got a comment. Wannabe from the Spice Girls. Really, Ray? Really?
Excuse me 1 minute.
Do you walk around and ask Haley, do you want to be
Is he going to get testicular soap too?
No, he's going to get his Spice Girl shirt.
That's what I was thinking. He's gonna like come sliding in.
He's like, my jam is when two become one. I love Spice World. It's my favorite movie.
Girl power.
It's okay, right?
Yes, he went and we just
Thank
witnessed
you,
a murder
Aaron.
live. See, I don't hear Haley anymore, so
Uh-oh.
all right.
Oh, I
Corey,
got
back
my
to your
question.
Oh, yeah,
Best way to
okay.
dispose of a body.
Chicken. They eat everything.
This is all hypothetical, right?
Absolutely, it's for
What
it's
is
for a
the
college
best
class.
way to dispose of body?
Well, I would hypothetically make really good friends with a hypothetical pig farmer.
Oh, that's
Yes.
a very good hypothetical
And
idea.
a hypothetical wood chipper rental.
Yeah.
But
Over
first,
the
Kyle
pig
wants
farm.
to know
Yep.
if you're going to be his lover.
Yep.
But hypothetically, you need to remove the teeth first because hypothetically, pigs won't eat the teeth.
See, we're in
Oh, you get
Kentucky. It's a
chicken.
lot easier to find a slurry pond.
You could also just use acid to melt the body.
I was just say you could, acid.
Lye works well too.
Yeah.
There's
True.
a giant
Hypothetically.
light on the right.
Hypothetically.
Hypothetically.
Container.
So I've heard. You know.
I've
Murder
watched lots of
docs,
movies.
man. I'm telling you.
I watched
Do you
Pain
know
and Gain.
anybody
It taught me
pouring a
everything.
basement? Pouring a foundation. You know. That'd be. You know, I don't know.
That works
I don't
too.
know.
I mean,
I just
hypothetically.
heard. I know a lot of people that have lost hammers. So I mean.
Hypothetically, lie in a giant Rubbermaid tub.
Jen, thank you
So-
so much.
But don't
Haley
put
still hasn't commented again.
What-
I'm just saying.
don't put acid in
Porcelain.
a bathtub though.
Porcelain.
But that's how they do it in the movies at the motels, right?
It didn't work out in the TV show I was watching.
What TV show was that?
What was
Jesse
that?
Pinkman
Breaking
worked
Bad.
that otherwise.
Breaking Bad. That's because they
Well,
were
they
all
also put a lot of
messed
other stuff in those tubs too.
I guess you cannot put the muriatic acid or whatever it was in a porcelain tub because it eats right.
It eats right through the shit.
And next thing you know, your second level is covered with, or your first level is covered with bits and pieces.
up.
Good to know.
Hypothetically.
Hypothetically.
All right, Corey. Now your question about elephants.
I lost it. I started scrolling.
Before
over the page.
Corey
I gotta
says
find
his
it.
comment on elephants, here at Banterin Beards, we do not condone the killing of elephants or any other kind of protected animals.
Don't worry about it. I lost the question.
And we have breaking news that
What
Haley is still alive, or Ray is typing for her.
That's a good cover. I've seen that on TV. Right before she goes in the tub.
Did you have that copy and pasted?
What?
He copy and pasted that message.
Oh,
Hypothetically.
Hypothetically. All right, where'd it go? Fuck.
I don't know.
I don't know. I lost it. Oh,
Hey,
there. it is.
Ray, got another question? Why Corey finds his?
I know, right? There's a
Sure.
too
How
many
about
of them.
okay?
I gotta
How
get
about
a
balms and
Bigger
butters?
string to make a necklace,
Oh my God.
right? No, it's like
We'll go with an
that's
easy
not
one.
gonna fit
We'll
around
go
my
with an
neck.
easy one this time.
Are those chestnuts?
These nuts.
Oh, Chinian.
There's always a moment. There's always
These choppy
something
nuts.
that every show is known for.
Oh, boy.
This will
You know-
be a ball show.
You know what? It will be the ball show. But just saying, we're talking about Corey's elephant question, and he gave a public service announcement about we don't condone killing of animals. Never said anything about the hypothetical situation that we had on. Just putting that out there.
Because we were being hypothetical.
We were
Well,
that,
we
none
don't
of that was
condone
real.
killing
Remember,
of animals.
All right, I'll throw another question while Corey hunts his down.
Oh,
I
I
don't, we
got
don't
mine
condone
here.
giving vampires
Oh, okay.
AIDS either. So
Here,
Oh my
I'm gonna
God.
forget the elephants, okay? When you know the battery is dead, why do you press harder on the remote control to get it to work?
Because it makes it work that way. Duh.
Because you pray to God there's enough juice
I take the
to turn it one
batteries,
last time.
Yeah.
I pop the thing off the back and roll the batteries. Like, come on, baby, heat them up.
Otherwise, you're watching whatever's on there for the next 6 years.
I know it's horrible.
Oh, I
Why don't
pop
you
the
have the
batteries
remote on
as
your
the
phone?
remote and
I
then stick
flip
them on my
'em.
tongue because that makes them work better. And then you stick them back in the opposite side that you pull it out of.
Yeah, I
You gotta
flip 'em.
rotate.
Same. You gotta
I will spend
rotate.
6 hours flipping the couch apart instead of finding out where to push it by hand. Like it was
That's
there
called lazy.
before. What you kids do with it?
some of my stuff, I got a lot of stuff you can't even freaking do by hand. If you lose the remote, you're screwed. Like my little Amazon box. How do I turn the channel on that thing?
You can't.
It's called.
And does
download the app on
anybody
your phone.
own an Amazon remote that the back stays on without tape?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I don't think
brand
so.
new one.
I have 2 of them, and they both slide. They just sit there and slide. So,
I have a Roku.
Well-
I don't have the Fire Stick.
Did you by chance run your fingers down to look for any abnormalities on the back of the remote?
actually, I've been doing that since we talked about it.
Feel for the lump. Make sure it's not a Cheeto stuck in there.
Yeah.
Or
Yeah.
Yeah, the lump's got to line up with the non-lump.
I quit. All right. I got one of Corey's questions.
I haven't
It's gonna
found
be
one
a deep
yet.
thinker. Ready?
All 250.
Is it possible that morality is derived from morons, just as electricity is derived from electrons? I don't even like what
Yes.
you're asking.
I'm a
Well,
moron.
morale. I mean, if you look at it, right? If you think about it, the
Okay.
morality, morons. If you didn't have the morons, then you wouldn't need a term morality, right? While you ponder that, remember between the fingers.
Oh my god!
Well, I'm just saying, like
On the show,
somebody
they're
says,
like,
"Wow, it's really dark outside." What are you comparing that to? Other times when it was really bright, right? So you need morality because of the morons. If you didn't have it,
We wouldn't have common sense then, would we?
do what?
We wouldn't have common sense.
We wouldn't have come.
Without what?
is there non-common sense? Just like regular sense? Is
Yeah,
common
2
sense
cents.
better?
5 cents.
Why is it
$1.10.
called common sense and not uncommon sense?
I don't know, because my grandma said so, and I don't argue with her because she had a wooden spoon.
Why is
Mm-mm-mm.
sense used for so many things?
Because the Chinese said so.
Okay. Confucius.
Yeah, exactly.
So, when y'all were kids, did y'all like have to go get switches and stuff?
No,
Hmm.
I found stickers.
but I watched people do it and I laughed at them.
Well, so Ray knows what a switch is. Okay. I guess
know
that
what
is
a switch is, but we didn't have any trees like that.
Well, when I was young, I was told to go pick a switch, and you would think picking the thinner one's the smarter idea. It's not. The thinner it is, the more it hurts. Also, the thinner it is, the more it has spikes.
not just that, then you got to go back and pick out the other one. You got to
Uh-huh.
pick the right one. You got to pick the right one until you got to pick as many as possible until they say that's the one that they want. I
We're up
fear
here.
the switch over the belt any day.
We're up here in Washington. They're big old pine trees. I don't really know. That would work
Go
out.
get that pine tree.
I need a freaking axe to get any of the freaking limbs off that I can reach. So,
Well, you obviously had a very sweet childhood.
We
Oh,
see
no,
how
we
you
not
turned
all-
yeah,
out.
that helps.
I can just see that. Sean's parents, you're in trouble. Here's the mall. Go pick out a branch.
No, that's kids.
And cut some firewood.
Get some firewood while you're out there. Don't come back till you can light the fire all night. And that's why Sean gets lost as of today. He gets so distracted. He's like, I don't know what to do.
He does.
Sean, go get some firewood.
Like,
See,
I don't think we know
our
what's going on.
Jody says she is not sure what's going on. Jody, it's
Neither
okay.
Jody,
We
we're not
don't
sure.
answer.
We have no
Bob's got
idea what's
balls.
going on.
That-
We have a guy stroking his balls up there. We have
We
DG
do.
who's thinking about
Do you-
cutting her
do you see
hair,
it?
except leaving them bangs.
You know, every time he does that, he's teabagging your.
It doesn't.
Yeah.
It's not scented.
Well, that's good. 'cause I was gonna ask
What's
what your
funny
balls
is like
smell
the way he's showing you is like he's showing you, instead of showing you how you would do it, he's showing you how you would inspect a friend. Like
Yes.
in case
You know,
lend a helping hand to someone.
you just these fingers. You're looking for any abnormality.
Yeah.
I
Is that
don't
where you
really-
disappeared to for like an hour in Syracuse, Bob?
So you hold this.
I'm
up.
not called Dr. Bob for nothing.
Man is thorough, let me tell you.
So, has anybody ever been in the military?
No,
Nope.
we're still. I
So
grew
I've been
up
on a
in the
military base.
There is. They may still do it. In 1994, when I joined the Army, they have a thing called a MEP station, right? And all new recruits go down there, and you take your tests, and you pick out your job, and then they put you on a bus or plane or something and go. But before you do all that, you have to take like a drug test, and then we were in like this basketball court like gym, right? And all the guys, you're in like a t-shirt and underwear, and you got your little envelope, you know, and they make you turn around, and we had to drop our drawers, right? And like, what? And so then they're like, okay, I need you to, you know, this old crotchety doctor, but he's like, bend over and spread your cheeks. And I'm like, what did I sign up for? So we had to basically like bend over, spread our cheeks. As this old doctor went from butt to butt, and he's like, I'm just letting you know, I'm checking you for hemorrhoids. I'm like, why didn't you just ask me? So speaking of checking friends,
It's that old trust but
Just ask.
verify.
yeah, just ask.
It's been a long day with Bob.
So I,
Well, you wouldn't let me do my bio. I got to fill the gap with something.
I like.
Filling the
I've been
gap
in the
with
military,
balls
but
and
I've
butt
been in that
cheeks.
same spot, Bob.
Balls and butt cheeks.
Is this where you want to be when Jesus finds you?
I
Not
don't
knowing
know.
how to check your stuff.
Balls and butt cheeks in the bathroom with Bob.
I hope that's not the first question he asks me.
It's shower hour.
On this episode of Bantering Beards, Baller Edition, like just an episode pure Bob, just pure Bob.
In the shower, stroking his balls.
You know,
Not
let's
stroking.
roll
You're
with
just
this.
checking.
Hey, Bob,
It's like milk.
why don't you tell us a story about how you married a hamburger or a cheeseburger?
So, yes, there is a.
Are we
Hey,
really
what-
out of topics?
No,
This
No,
is
we're
a
just
great
gonna let Bob
story.
know.
I was told there was going to be shower time. I'm ready. But I went to a place called, I believe, Burger Bach. It's a New Zealand based restaurant. And for the month that I went there, they had a Reuben burger. Now, I love Reuben sandwiches. So I'm like, I'm going to give it a try.
That's my
And
wife.
this burger was amazing. I was eating it, I'm like, oh my God, this is so great. I'm in love with it. I'm like, and I said it many, many times. And the manager happened to be walking by in the middle of my burger honeymoon and was very thrilled that I was in love with said burger and gave me the entire meal for free. And then I hypothetically ate my wife.
Ouch.
Right?
She has not been seen to this day.
For the first time, it wasn't cheaper to keep her.
I'm just saying it must have been quite a spectacle to watch him eat that burger if they came over and gave it to him for free. So
It was in a shower too.
you know, I don't know whether to be jealous.
Sean's like, I want a burger that makes me want to do that. Yeah.
I don't know why Bob's giving us that come hither look over there, though. But all I gotta say is that.
Oh,
I don't know how to make
no.
this thing zoom in.
Take the phone with you. I don't know.
Oh, Bob. Okay. Producer Aaron says get back on track.
Wait, we've been on track?
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
There was a track.
All right. This is a deep thinker again.
I brought that wrong.
I love this list, Corey. Is it a hostage situation if a person with multiple personalities threatens to kill himself?
Hmm.
Yeah. All lives matter, right?
That's
I'm gonna
true.
go yes.
Just
I'm gonna
yes.
just straight yes. Like,
Yeah.
did you? But and I'm not gonna lie, I kind of want to watch that hostage situation just to see the different personalities take over.
Okay.
Like gun up to the head on one, or banana up to the head on one. Don't want to jack up Facebook. Going into the shower with Bob. That's a very nice shower caddy.
You spoke of rails, Aaron.
Let's find the track. Oh, it's gone.
We lost it.
Yeah.
Derailed.
All right, we're just gonna go with yes.
And Corey's like,
So everyone
somehow
disagrees.
he's working on his freaking speaker.
Hey, DG,
Oh,
go
speaker.
second idea.
Oh, open a tripod, and I just hit myself in the November.
It's
Make
not gonna
sure
be
you
deep.
check properly. There was
Come
no
on,
damage.
got something.
You're
Yeah,
not
we
doing that right.
1, 2, 3. All good.
I don't even know what's going on anymore.
He
But
can
how
count to
many-
3.
All right,
I don't
DG,
even
what was
know
the next
how to
topic?
compare that to the
Favorite?
lollipop.
What is your favorite guilty pleasure movie? The one that when it's on, you stop everything that you're doing and you have to watch it.
Ooh.
Mm.
Beetlejuice.
Flash Gordon. We didn't say the same thing. We're out of sync.
What did you guys say?
Flash Gordon.
Beetlejuice.
Savior of the universe.
Right. The
I-
first thing that came to my mind was Bad Boys.
Mm.
But
What are you gonna do?
after thinking about it, Wolf of Wall Street would definitely do it as well.
Which one? But which one?
Super Troopers.
Which Wolf of Wall Street?
Yeah.
Getting ready to blow
There's
my
only
mind
one.
or what?
There's two. There's the original and the remake.
Oh, the DiCaprio version.
Oh, okay.
What about you, Corey?
Blade. Or Crank.
Huh?
Blade or Crank. One of those.
Okay. My answer is not simple for that because I watch a lot of things on repeat. So I don't have one answer, but I would probably say Legend, and not the Legend with Will Smith in it. I am talking
Tom
about
Cruise.
Yes, with the unicorns.
And Tim Curry.
Tim Curry, but yes.
Yes.
Ooh, Princess Bride. That's a good
Princess
one.
Bride.
Yeah.
That's a good
Yeah.
one.
That's a
Legit.
really good one. Yeah. Our
I
audience
don't know
is
that I'd let
entertaining
that
me.
pass if I did see
I
it.
have two. Like it's
Yeah.
hard for me too. It's
All
hard
right,
to
What is
pick
DG,
just
what are
one.
yours?
White Chicks and Step Brothers.
Dude, I
Step Brothers.
freaking love
Don't you
White
dare
Chicks.
touch my drums.
Like,
That wasn't on very long
Catalina
ago at my
fucking
house.
Wine
Step Brothers. It was
Yeah.
on.
Oh, the blood.
Every time it never fails. It doesn't matter what I'm in the middle of. If I see it on TV, I stop what I'm doing. I'm in.
Yeah.
I'm all in.
is that
Super-
why you were so gung ho on getting that picture on the cake with Aaron and Scott looking like the Step Brothers? That was a great cake. I was gonna
It was
picture
a
of
great
that.
cake. I love that cake.
Super
Good
Troopers
job,
is
boys.
probably the most quoted movie with my work gang. Of course, favorite line is the next one of you that says shenanigans, I'll pistol it. Hey, Farva, what's that place you like to go to that's got all the goofy shit on the wall and the mozzarella sticks?
Oh, you mean shenanigans? You talk about shenanigans, right?
Ooh. These are evil shenanigans. And then Ricky Bobby, of course.
Yes, that's a
we
good
got we got a friend
That's a
that
good one.
is Ricky's dad. Whenever we go out to eat, you know, everything's going fine, and he's like, I drink a lot of sweet tea, and he drinks sweet tea. And one time we were sitting at the table and we had 2 glasses sitting across from each other, and the waitress came over and
crazy guys.
she filled mine up, and a bunch of ice fell into mine, and she filled his up, and no ice went in. And he's like, excuse me, I don't mind, but you just poured 2 glasses of sweet tea, and I have no ice, and he has like a lot of ice. And I'm not complaining, but it's just kind of funny how he got all the ice, and I didn't get any ice. And she reached into my glass and took ice out and dropped it in his. And I'm pretty sure spit in my food. So we have to be careful. Once he starts ordering, we're like, yeah, we're getting spit in the food.
I gotta know. Did sunglasses and a cigarette come flying in and attach themselves to her, or what? Because
Yeah, it should have.
I just want to know if that really
Isolated
happened.
classes.
Was that at a Waffle House?
No, it was not.
It should have been.
Yeah. Chair throwing, cigarette smoking.
Oh my! I don't even know what to say anymore.
Yeah.
There's a good one. Waffle House or Huddle House?
I've only been to a Waffle
House. What's the difference?
Awful waffle.
Waffle House.
Yeah, I've only been to Waffle House.
Never been to a Huddle House or an I. How about Waffle House or IHOP?
Yes.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
I know what you're saying. We have up here, but I've had what you're talking about, and I have had Waffle House when I go to the South. And anybody that knows me knows I'm pretty much in love with freaking Waffle House. Like, I love Waffle Houses. I cannot go to a place that has a Waffle House without going
Smothered,
to Waffle House.
covered, scattered, and splattered.
If you came to my house, Aaron will take you to Waffle House.
I think IHOP is your family place. Waffle House is you left the bar and you expect cigarette ashes in your food.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go
IHOP.
to place.
That's not wrong. It's
IHOP is where you go if you just don't really care what your food's going to taste like when you get it, and you don't really care how long it's going to take to get there. That's what you're going to get at IHOP.
I really think that I think Waffle House is probably the only restaurant you can guarantee to be open, no matter if it's a mass flooding or a Category 5 hurricane.
Right.
But don't they have like Waffle House levels? Like
they do
if
have
the Waffle House,
levels.
yeah.
Like we got so bad one year that Waffle House closed. It was level 5 Waffle House.
That's when you know you pick up your shit and get out.
Yes. So I think IHOP is where you go if you just want to have a nice, calm meal. And Waffle House is where you go where you want to watch a show. Because something always happens at the Waffle House.
Waffle House is great. It's the best place ever.
I've seen so many fights at Waffle Houses.
Every time I've been to a Waffle House, something rad has happened there. Usually it's the group I'm with, but something rad has happened at the Waffle House to make it memorable.
If you go to a clean Waffle House, turn around and go to IHOP.
No. What it is if you see a Waffle House sign from the road, from the interstate, or from the road, and the sign is fully working, you don't stop there.
What happens if it's missing a letter?
Then you can stop there. Then it's fine.
The Awful
House. As long as it says the Awful House.
The Awful Waffle.
Yeah, Waffle House, definitely. That was anytime I go to one. I go around one, I got to go to one. Period.
At the age of got a senior discount. Well, that's awesome.
I get that.
I've heard some really interesting stories of people getting free food at Waffle House. I'm not allowed to say it on the show. I will get in trouble. Yeah, he said, yeah, I'll get in trouble. But we'll just say that I've heard some stories about Waffle House, and it's a good time at the Waffle House.
Cracker Barrel is another one that's popular. Like post comp dinner with a lot of people, Cracker Barrel is always a popular one.
It's called Cracker Barrel around here. Cracker Barrel.
I've seen people post comp go to Denny's, IHOP, and Waffle House, but never Cracker Barrel. Huh.
He must be hanging out with the fancy people.
I'm
Those are
still
fancy
trying to
people.
remember where we were at that night after.
I think it depends on the time of the day.
Chicago.
I'm
With
like, I don't know
Evan.
what that place was in Chicago, dude, but we walked in and it was like a Waffle House with a bar.
It was
And they had it was November, so they had all these like pumpkin pancakes, pumpkin French toast, pumpkin this, pumpkin that.
There's
Oh,
videos
Lord.
of that
Yeah,
dinner.
Like,
the videos are quite entertaining.
They are.
and Kira would have loved to have gone to that with you. She loves pumpkin stuff.
Hey,
She likes
sign
big-ass
me up.
muffins,
So do
too.
I. I think
Big-ass
there's a
muffins
video
burning
that
in.
actually freaking shows that.
I got those videos. Somewhere.
So speaking of nationals, are y'all going to nationals? Raise your hand if you're going to
Oh,
nationals.
yeah, I'm going to the beach.
We're not sure.
Yeah.
I'm gonna need to see that hand up.
If you need a hand, I will have demonstrations. I will have my own booth.
We're trying to get people to go to nationals, not avoid
We'll
nationals.
see how this summer in the car business goes, and we'll go from there.
Okay.
Yep,
Just
already
so
got
everybody
a
knows.
room booked.
Yeah.
You've already got a room. If we get enough people, we can go
Damn.
to Universal Studios for a cheaper price.
And
I'm
me and
working on
Haley
that.
are already on board with that. And we talked about that this weekend. So
I gotta see how much the tickets are through work.
You
What?
can stay at Universal Studios. Like,
Yeah, with King Kong,
do you get to pick which section you're in?
the top.
Oh,
He is lying to you, Sean. You can stay on the property at a hotel, not
okay.
in the actual park.
That would be so rad. Just be like, all right, you guys, it's nighttime. You got to be out by.
just sleep at
You don't
Hogwarts.
have to go home, but you can't stay here. Go on.
I fucking love how gullible you are, Sean. It's
I'm going to
amazing.
go sleep in a spaceship
With gummy bears.
with gummy bears.
Is there a spaceship in Universal Studios?
I have no freaking idea. I'm not even sure what it is. I'm
I
just
don't
saying,
think so.
friggin'.
What is? There's two of them. There's one in California and there's one in Florida.
I have not
It is
been.
not Disney.
Harry Potter area is really awesome.
Which
The
Harry
level
Potter
of
area?
detail.
There's two of them.
At Universal Studios, I went to the one in Orlando,
Which park in Orlando? Did you take?
Universal
did you have?
Studios.
Yes.
Well, no,
but
I did both. Yeah,
Both.
I did.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, I did Diagon Alley and Hogwarts, and rode the train like 19 times.
The train is freaking amazing. I was trying to tell Ray that he needs to get the combo ticket, and he was like, "I don't care about a train." And I was like, "No, mofo."
No,
you
it's
need
cool
the
because
train."
I thought you were going to go on.
the-
I thought you and Aaron were going with us to that one.
To Universal.
No, to like ride the train and whatnot.
I don't
We
even know what's going on.
We need to take up the whole Slytherin car. Just-
Are you gonna be
Yeah, the windows have a display, and based on which direction the scenery changed, it was really cool. And then they had the frosted glass that was for each car, and the shadows came through, and it had the voices. Really cool. We shared one on one of the 19 times we went back and forth with a group of ladies from Scotland, and they had traveled all the way out, and they were super excited. And the more excited they got, the less that we could understand them.
Did you have your soap with you?
Say again?
Did you have your soap with you?
I did not. This was pre-soap. I was an
oh.
unsoaped young man for many, many years. I
So-
was having to check dirty testicles. So
I think that's going to be a
clean
motion on the.
testicles.
I think that's going to be a motion across the entire Talking Beards network now. Is just
This needs to be a GIF.
No.
I just think
Go to Halloween.
I think Bob needs to send us all soap so we have it here for the show, and we will make sure everybody knows how to stroke your soap.
I'll reach out to Movember and see if they'll send some stuff.
Yeah.
They're great folks, wonderful folks.
100%.
I like that Jody wants everyone to road trip to medieval times. I fucking love medieval times, Jody.
Road
No joke.
Jody only Jody only if I can road trip down with you.
Aha!
You've got one down in South Carolina. I know there's one in Maryland up this way. I've been to that
Yeah,
one.
there's one in Myrtle Beach in South Carolina. There's one in Atlanta.
Can we challenge people to duels?
One in Kissimmee.
Isn't there
One
one
in-
in Gatlinburg?
I don't think there's a
No.
medieval times in Gatlinburg.
If there was only a device that would search the world for information and display it for you rapidly.
Hey, the last time I was on the show, we found out real quick about dwarf metal.
We
did.
did. We
Dwarf
found
metal?
out that that's a thing.
We did.
That's a thing.
Oh, it's a thing.
It's a thing.
Dwarf middle.
Dwarf.
metal.
Dwarf
Like
metal.
dwarven, like
Like the type of music.
Okay.
Like,
Dwarf
look at
metal.
me. I'm a little person in metal.
Okay, and on that note, I think it is time for us to end our show.
We certainly
that's 2 episodes. I've gotten that one in at the end.
we absolutely loved having you all here. Thank you. Some of you will probably be asked back, you know.
Some of
Probably
you may
not me.
not.
Yeah.
I'll get a necklace. Maybe I'll get enough. I'll get a necklace, and it'll go around and be like, "This is how you rapid check them."
No, Bob.
Yes, Bob.